everybody. Okay, so hope you're all doing really very well. Filming this at the end of the brew day, which follows this, so therefore probably come across a bit tired. So first off, going to do a quick tasting of the Flyer bitter that I did. It's still fairly young. It's only been in the some condition 4 weeks, so probably do with another 2, 3, 4 weeks of condition. But hey ho, thought I'd give it an early blast. So that's what it looks like. As I said, one of the plans for the bitters I'm going to do is higher carb and cold, or we're going to do, so that's what this is, higher carb and cold. Still looking pretty good, I'd say. Could do with some time to clear, obviously, which is going to happen over the next few weeks. But at the moment, colour's looking good, head's looking good. On the nose, it's malty, and you've got the Flyer profile. From what I can get, I can get the Flyer profile. More I can get chocolate and caramel, crystal, and the malt bill, which is kind of what you want. This isn't an American amber. It was never supposed to be, never even attempted to be. Flyer is an English hop, as most of you probably know. It's a fairly new hop, with a nice profile. On the nose, it seems to be balanced. The hop's nicely balanced with the malts on the nose. That is just the nose, obviously. So, you can see at the bottom of the glass there. Once it's cleared, hopefully, it'll be a bit darker than that, but hopefully it's going to look like. Anyway, so let's go in. Tastes pretty flipping. I was going to swear. I don't know why I'm censoring myself. I always swear on these videos. Tastes pretty bloody good to me. Medium bodied. On the light side of medium bodied. Carbonation's good. Head's good. Flavour. It tastes really nice. It came out 4.7. 4.7. Yeah. If you go back to the footage, if you want to know the recipe, I'll go for the recipe on that. Flyer hop. It's good. Bloody good in my opinion. Actually, I'll do an impromptu idea here. I've got 100 grams left. A Flyer, put 100 grams in that, I've got 100 grams left. I really like that actually. Actually, scratch that idea. I'm going to come up with something a bit later. That's really nice, actually. And I'm not just saying that. I don't think this cake's going to last too long, let alone in a condition for 6 to 8 weeks. Anyway, I've almost finished it, so let's move on. Done the next 2 recipes. What's going to happen? So that's the hop schedule for the next one, if you can see it. So this was going to be, it's going to be called my first world IPA. It's going to be an American IPA. IBU's 58. It's going to come out about 5.8. But am I going to use USF 5? So probably 5.5, 5.6, something like that. It's around 9.45. So it's going to be a little bit darker than, because I put a little bit of chocolate in it, not a lot, 50 grams. But if you see at the end of this video, you'll see that colour of the Mosaic and Equinox Pale Ale I did. It's going to be a tad darker than that. So I've got 5 kilos of Marisota, half a kilo of German Carapils, and 50 grams of chocolate. Now, the hop schedule is 20 grams of North Down at 60, 10 grams of Hormelin, Kasbeck, and Mandarin Bavaria 30. Then 10 grams of each of Hormelin, Kasbeck and Mandarin Bavaria at 20. Then 10 grams of each at 10. 10 grams of each at 5. And then it is 20 grams of each at flame out. I'm going to do a hop stand again, like I've done in the footage follows this. And then 40 grams of each as a dry hop. It's going to be USO5 again. Now, second recipe. Brewmaster Ben did it. He done the Brewlosophy quick lagering method. Big Banana Brewing has just done his India lager. So I'm doing one because I don't want to be left out. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like lager too much. Lager has its place. Okay, so I mean it really does. Lager has its place. Basically, for people that don't know fuck all about beer. Also, at football matches, or in the heat round a swimming pool in Spain or Dubai or fucking Morocco or not Morocco, Mexico or wherever. Lager has its place. Now, if you go to Tesco's, they always say dry hop lager. And when you try a can of dry hop lager, whether it be Adnams or whatever it may be, I'm always left wanting. I don't know about you guys, but I'm always left wanting. I'm thinking, okay, I want a nice, crisp, refreshing lager with some flavour, with a bit of hoppiness in it. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do, but without it being an India Hells. So basically, India Pale Ale lagered. I want to be lager with enough hop that you can get it. So that's what I'm doing here. So if you see the style on here, it is International Pale Lager. If you look at all the figures, everything ticks India Pale Lager. When you go into the style guidelines, everything is India Pale Lager as far as the statistics go. So the grain bill is 5 kilos of lager malt. Surprise, surprise. Okay, now here we go with the hop schedule. You got 50 grams of Halatur Hosbrucker. I don't know if I said that right, but I hope so. The AAs are only 2.3, so 50 grams of that will give you 13.87 IBUs. So I'm going to put 10 grams of Falconer's Flight in at 20 minutes. So give me an extra 8.1, which will bring me up to 22 IBUs, which is banging style. I think the style is between 18 and 25 IBUs. Then 40 grams at Flame Out and 50 grams dry hop 3 days before I keg. I'm hoping, oh sorry, yeast is Mangrove Jack's Bohemian Lager Yeast M84. Okay, now what I'm hoping to happen, and this is a massive experiment because to be honest with you, I'm really comfortable with all styles apart from lager I've never done. Purely because not because I'm scared of doing it or I don't want to do it, it's because I like other styles better. But anyway, I want to give this a crack because if you can pull off a decent hoppy lager, I think within 20 days, I think you're laughing. And to be honest, another reason I haven't done it is because I haven't wanted to tie up the fermentation fridge for 3 months at a time. Because I drink far too much. That sounds really bad. I drink far too much of my home brew. That if I waited 3 months for that to lager out, I would have no beer left. So a lot like you guys, I guess that's the reason that a lot of people haven't done it. So, Brewlosophy method, that's what's happening. So the next brew after today's brew is going to be one of these two, and then the second will be after that. You'll know because I'll post it. Boom, that's fallen on the floor. Start it out. Okay, have a great week. The footage that follows this is the Mosaic and Equinox Pale Ale. Take it easy. Have a great week. Good morning. 20 past 10. Naughty. A bit late. Well, not actually. The baby actually woke up at 7:15, which is like a lay-in for us, so it's cool. So, what am I doing? Equinox Mosaic Pale Ale. Woo! Tried the Equinox beer by Brewdog. If I'm honest, I think, when you look at Brewdog's recipes from their books, I mean, everything is highly hopped. The Equinox was no exception, but I think it was so highly hopped it became not very nice. I always think there's a level with hopping. Some people, I mean, for some people, definitely, but I think if you put too much in, it's just, oh yeah, not for me. So, it had a nice flavour. Equinox, really nice. So hopefully with this one, because it's a lot less than Brewdog, I'm imagining. Hopefully this turns out nicely. We have 4 kilos of Marisota Pale. And the grain bill here. Grain bill. Oh, just finished grinding and milling. We have 4 kilos of Marisota Pale, half a kilo of Carapils, and 250 grams of Crystal. 113. I think that's 45L. We're aiming for 4.99. So yeah, around the 5% mark. IBU's 43, not too high. SRM of 7. The USO 5, for some reason, I say some reason, it happens with a lot of people, doesn't ever attenuate all the way to what it reckons in this recipe. So if that's say 4.99 and I'm using USO 5, if I get 4.5 to 4.7, I'll be happy, because that's what I'm kind of after. I'm 4.7-ish, 4.8. We shall see. We'll see. I'll let you know at the end. Well, not at the end of this, but when we taste it. Right, the hop schedule. I'm going to use 20 grams of Mosaic at 20, 20 grams of Equinox at 15, 10 grams of Mosaic at 10, 10 grams of Equinox at 5, 30 grams of Equinox and Mosaic at 0, and 40 grams of each for a dry hop. And a prayer flock. There you go. So, I'm going to start heating up the mash water and clean out my keg because the saison blew last night. And now I can get my English bit, my flyer bitter on. Woohoo! Alrighty guys, I will possibly come back for the additions, otherwise I'll see you at the end. Nice one, thanks very much. Have a good day. Hello. If you can hear some crap music, it's because the wife's cleaning upstairs. So, we're coming up to nearly 40 minutes gone, literally. So, but the first hop drop. First hop drop in 40 minutes is whatever I said earlier, because I can't really remember. It's 20 grams of Mosaic. Anyway, there we go. So, I'm going to put this in. Quickly before I do, if you can see the colour of that wort, I put in some Crystal 113, which I bought from the homebrew company. Which is about 43L, I believe, 43L, something like that. Anyway, in my shed I've also got Crystal 60, actually. Hang on, Crystal 60 in a shed. From Brew UK. And I got this 113 because I wanted the light crystal, but the grains were actually darker looking than the Crystal 60, and the wort is looking darker than I thought it would as well. For an SRM of 7, I believe it was. Anyway, I'll be keeping an eye on that because I'm not sure whether they put the wrong crystal in the bag or I'm just worrying about nothing. We'll see. Okay, see you in, well, it's 5 minutes till the end. So, where are we at? We're at 15 minutes to go, and this is 20 grams of Equinox. Very, very interesting, these hot drop segments that I bring you, I'm sure. Anyway, back in 5 after I put the emotion chiller in. Right, so I've got a wife shouting down the stairs, and I've got her listening to crap music. So if you can hear me, then it is time for the 10-minute edition. Pro flock. Good, I'm glad we got a fizz, because obviously this kind of killed the boil a little bit. Anyway, in here we've got 10 grams of something. Be a bit more informative, shouldn't I? 10 grams of Mosaic. So that's going in. Woof. Put the boiler a little bit too close to this today for some reason, because I was being a bit stupid. See you in 5. In a minute, if I can turn it off again. Now we've got the last 5-minute edition, which will be 10 grams of Equinox, I believe. Surprise, surprise. Yes, it is. Okay, so there is an aroma filling the kitchen now, which is cool, which is good. Where are we? There we go. So let's go. Let's put this in. Now, what I am going to do for the flame out edition is I'm going to do the hop stand, so I'm going to chill it down to 80 degrees. Well, you'll see. I'll be back in a minute. So 60 minutes is up. We're going to knock it off, turn it off, whatever you want to call it. We're turning it off. Washing machine's going nuts. So I'm going to chill it down instantly to 80 degrees, then pitch. Well, I'll be back. No, actually I don't have to. I can do. Fuck it, I'm so indecisive. I just took a reading. We're sitting at basically 80. Well, basically, it is fucking 80. 80.3 or whatever. So by the time I finish waffling, it'll be at 80. So what I'm going to do now then is shove in 30 grams of Equinox, 30 grams of Mosaic. If you can hear Boise in the background, it's because I'm trying to drown out the misses with Only Fools and Horses. But let's face it, Only Fools and Horses is much better than Capital Extra and all that rubbish music. Oh, Mosaic Equinox cocktail. Anyone who knows me knows Mosaic is one of my favourites, man. So, there we go. Let's whack that in. Up, down. Sanitise the lid. So whack that over there like that. It's not shut. See, there's a massive gap and it's on a thingy. And let's leave that for around 20 minutes-ish. Then we'll chill it, although not we will. I will chill it down. And then I will shove it in a fermenter. I'll rehydrate the USO5 obviously first. And I'll come back to you at the end for a reading. See if I've hit the figures. See what the colour looks like. Because to be honest, looking at it, I'm still worried that they put the wrong crystal in, or I've done something wrong. Which with the bags, no, I've checked because I checked online. It's 113 EBC, not L. Anyway. And if I can get away with it, I might do a taste test of the Flyer Bitter. See you soon. Well, end of another brew day. So in between brewing and me screaming to get Christmas decorations down, mop this, do this, we eventually got it done. Cheers. A deserved coconut sriracha's pale ale. So, went pretty smoothly. Now, I was worried about the colour being dark, but in all honesty, that looks alright. $18.8, 19, 20. Close enough. Close enough. So, what were we shooting here? 1047. Let's see. Looks like we're going to be pretty much on target. 104.2. Oh, maybe not. 104. Mind you, I did get 24 litres out of it. So we're at 104. Actually, you can see it, it's not it, so 104. 1045. 1045 instead of 1047. So, in the sort of area I was hoping. And that's it. So, that is the Equinox and Mosaic Pale Ale. No doubt we'll be in for a taste test sooner or later. Okay. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your week. And I'll catch up with you very soon, hopefully. Probably not next Wednesday. Who knows? Maybe. See you later. Fucking thing. How do I get that? Alright.